very important area for today, that is impact of technological advancements on e-discovery and digital forensics. We know very well this is very advanced area to explore and discuss because the keeping in mind the fast changing scenario of the law and technology, and also we know very well that recently government of India has passed three new laws amending the IPC, CRPC in evidence and making mandatory for those crimes where the liability is 7 years jail to capture video and also collect the electronic evidences, digital evidences, and also government has mandated at least three mobile forensic labs in each district. This shows that government's commitment, and also it requires a lot of capacity building in terms of the forensic science experts, regulations, and also about the training to the police officers to make it very important. I'm very happy to share that we have important panel. We have Dr. V. Tiwari, Professor and HOD at NLU Nagpur, and also we have the attorney at law, Zerolet, Mr. Vasilius Trianto Philo, and also we have Jersa Besdo, barrister at Zerolet. So thank you very much, my fellow panelists, for joining and also agreeing to speak on very important area to explore today. We know very well that the way the market is changing. If you see earlier days, we used to say that the person who is having a lot of ores, maybe iron ore or maybe oil and gas, maybe the kind of stone can be the market leader. Now the market is fast changing. Now today the market leader is considered the person who has a lot of data. We know how data is kind of flowing globally and how important is data analysis and also on the data security, data privacy, because everything is revolving around the data. And in terms of the success of the online business or the e-commerce, m-commerce, we know that we have the payment system in terms of the online payment, credit card, debit cards. So the moment we pay 1 rupees by GPay, it is going to have complete 7 processes. And it is happening in a few seconds and it is traveling several countries. Some country may not have very strong data protection laws. Some country may have very strong data protection laws. Some country we don't know that who is actually the access to all the data. So in terms of the global regulation, the big challenge, because till now we have a very strong law by the European Union that about the data protection laws. India also the last year has made the DPDP, and also some of the foreign countries also they're coming forward to make the data protection. But still in terms of the venturing of the AI in blockchain, because we are always lagging behind about the regulation and we are trying to catch up the regulation. The big challenge between the legal philosophers, the legal regulators, lawmakers. We know that since 2020, we are able to have the 5G technology. And we in 2010, we have the 4G technology. When we got the 4G technology, it has made possible about the kind of the online, and we can have the real time. We can see the online matches. We can see real time kind of the news. We can see real time events. It has given a lot of importance, a lot of recognition. And because of this kind of the 4G technology, India has become one of the biggest data consumer in the world. And also the biggest thing happened in 2020 during the pandemic that we are able to have the 5G technology. So because the 5G technology in 4G, if you are going to download a movie, it may take 4 or 5 minutes of the 1 hour movie. But in the 5G technology, it is taking few seconds. And also the data speed is so fast because in the 5G technology, data is two-way process. Just like, the two-way lanes are there. If one-way lane is there, there's a chance for the kind of the accident. But with the one-way lane, the chance of accident is very less and data can flow very fast. So this is the biggest kind of the benefits of the 5G technology. But also because of this, in the 4G, we have at least the tower at 7 kilometers. In the 5G, we have 250 meters we require the tower to capture data and pass data. And because of this 5G, we are able to have autonomous cars. And we are able to have the kind of the data flowing throughout the world very fast. But the challenge is that who is going to have the data sovereignty, who is having the data localization, who is going to the kind of give the confidence and trust that data is very safe. So it is now by nature of the internet, the boundary is global. If you see earlier days, if you go to 100 years back, it was very challenging to get the kind of the it was a totally licensed. Only those who are the followers person, maybe MLAs, MPs, doctors, okay, the bureaucrats, they may get a telephone connection. And who will get the local phone, who will get the STD, SD was fully licensed. But right now, see the kinds of delicensing, and now the power of communication shifting from the too much control to a too much open model. Even a rickshaw puller, even a sabzi wala, dhobi, he can easily go and buy a SIM card, and within few seconds he can activate, start calling, getting data, and he will be subject to crime globally, and he may be having doing crime globally. So this is the challenge right now we are facing, and because of this, we require truly a regulator globally. But sorry to say, we have at least we have, you know very well that we had the Cyber Crime Convention 2001. It was led by the European Union, US, and all these the countries, and it is now signed by 68 countries. India has not signed. Again, we have seen 3 4 years back one this Russian-led the convention on cyber crimes, supported by China, India, Brazil, is in the process. And now these two groups in the world, they are trying to capture the market in terms of the regulation of the internet, in terms of the regulation of data, in terms of data sovereignty, because we know very well data will decide the fate and success. We have seen the Cambridge Analytica case of the last election of the American president. There was a kind of case that it was the social media was used to change the kind of the aspirations, to change the approach, to convert the people's mindset, to change the pattern of voting, and we know that how it was happened. So even social media is also politicized, manipulated in terms of the personal gains. It means that we require very strong regulation globally to understand that our data is safe, we are also safe, and also we are trying to see how it can be utilized in terms of e-discovery. When there is a lot of role is played about the electronic data, digital data, and then in terms of the cases, now how the clients, how the kind of the two lawyers, two parties will be going to share the electronic data, and also how we are going to use machine learning, because we know very well, because of the machine learning there's a lot of challenge. Machine can learn good things and go on providing the kind of the recommendations for good and better. Machine may also learn wrong things, may go on the suppressing or may recommending the innovative ways of doing the crimes. Now who is liable for all those things? Because there is no human mind is there, but actually machine is learning and trying to recommend and do something very very innovative in terms of AI. Also, we have blockchain technology coming in a big way, because only blockchain can save and also provide very strong support. We know very well that cryptocurrencies are there because of the blockchain. And also, if you talk about the safety and security, we know that we have challenges about the people are selling some plots and flats 3 times, 4 times in a tehsil. If we can apply the blockchain at tehsil level in the land, the transfer cases, we can really control on the fake transfers of the land cases. Same we have challenge about the licensing of the IPRs, because somebody will get an IPR and ultimately business will be lying and that who are going to get the license providing the business. It has two challenges. You have a lot of IPRs and you don't know that who are aspiring to get the license. And also the license holder, sometimes they want a license, they don't know who is the real owner of the IPR to get the license. If we can apply the blockchain technology in terms of the licensing of the IPRs, we have 16 kind of licenses. We talk about the software, the company software business. And also we have the challenges about the getting IPR registered. We know very well in the country, if you have some innovations, you require 3 to 4 years time to get your patent registered. In terms of the kind of the timing is very long-term time is taken. If you can apply the blockchain technology in terms of the IPR offices, patent office, copyright office, trademark office, we can cut a lot of time. So I'm very happy to share that we have very big and a very renowned panel from all over the world, and also they are practicing lawyers, attorneys. We have professor in terms of the Dr. Tiwari. So let me then give the floor to my fellow the panelists. So first, I would like to ask from Jersa Bezdo. She's also an attorney. Uh, uh, that let her the opening remarks about the topic, that impact of technological advancements on e-discovery and digital forensics. Please share your views.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are well today. My name is Gersa Beisto, and today, me and Vasilios, we are going to have a presentation about technology in forensic science, evaluation, and precision. I'm going to start first. I hope you enjoy that. So, the advancement of technology, these developments have provided the science with many cut-edge tools, devices, and applications, allowing forensics a better and more accurate understanding of the crime scene, a better and optimal acquisition of data and information, and a faster processing, allowing more reliable conclusions to be obtained and substantially improving the scientific investigation of crime. The article describes the technological advances, their impacts, and the challenges faced by forensic specialists in using and implementing these technologies as a tools to strengthen their field and laboratory investigations. The systematic review of the scientific literature used the PRISMA methodology, analyzing documents from databases such as Scopus, Web of Science, Taylor and Francis, PubMed, and ProQuest. Studies were selected using a Cohen-Kappa coefficient of 0.463. In total, 63 references articles were selected. The impact of technology on investigations by forensic